Good morning students. In module 1 we discussed about a triangle, properties of triangles and about congruent figures when two figures are said to be congruent, and also we discussed about when two triangles are congruent. We have how many congruency rules we have? 4 congruency rules. Those are SSS congruency rule, SAS congruency rule and ASA congruency rule and RHS congruency rule. So these are all congruency rules we discussed in first module. Now in this module we are going to discuss about properties of a triangle. So what are the properties of a triangle we have, children? So properties of a triangle. What we have? So we have in a triangle the sum of 3 angles is 180 degrees, and the second one, in a triangle the exterior angle is equal to the sum of 2 interior opposite angles. Okay. Now, third one is in a triangle, if 2 sides are equal, then their opposite angles are equal. If 2 sides are equal, then their opposite angles are equal. And in a triangle, if 2 angles are equal, then their opposite sides are equal. Then their opposite sides are equal. Okay. See, these are the 4 properties. In a triangle, the sum of 3 angles is 180 degrees. In a triangle, the exterior angle is equal to sum of 2 interior opposite angles. These 2 properties already we have proved in lines and angles chapter. Now in this module, we are going to discuss about these 2 properties. See, in a triangle, if 2 sides are equal, then their opposite angles are equal. So what is the given statement? If 2 sides are equal, in a triangle if we take 2 sides are equal, what we have to prove? Their opposite angles are equal. See here, in a triangle if 2 angles are equal, then what we have to prove? Their opposite sides are equal. See these 2 statements. Here 2 sides are equal, their opposite angles are equal. Here if 2 angles are equal, then their opposite sides are equal. So these 2 are converse to each other. Now, so this one we have to prove. Third and fourth properties. First we will prove the third one. So what is the statement? In a triangle, if 2 sides are equal, then their opposite angles are equal. See, here in this statement, if part is what? 2 sides are equal. If part means what it is called? Given part. After then, what is there? That is called conclusion part. Here what is the conclusion part? Of their opposite angles are equal. Which opposite angles? Which 2 sides are equal? Okay children? If 2 sides are equal, their opposite angles are equal. Now, so take one triangle and name it as ABC. Okay. So here what is the given part? In triangle ABC, we have to take 2 sides are equal. Suppose we take these two sides are equal, AB and AC. So what is the given part? We have to take in triangle, suppose AB and AC are equal. Now we have to prove here. What is the angle opposite to this AB? Opposite this side AB is angle C. And what is the angle opposite to this AC side? Angle B. So what we have to prove? This angle B and angle C are equal. Okay. These two angles which are opposite to equal sides. Those two we have to prove equal. Is it clear, children? What is given? What we have to prove? Okay. Now, see, for proving this, we need one construction. So, what is that construction is? See, we draw one perpendicular. So, what is the construction we are taking? Draw AD perpendicular to BC. So, AD is perpendicular to BC. Children, there are so many ways we can construct to prove this theorem. So, one of the way is we constructing AD perpendicular to BC. Okay. So, perpendicular means at D, what is the angle is forming here? 90 degrees and here 90 degrees. Okay. Now, so for proving this angle B equal to angle C, what we can do? If we make these two triangles are congruent, then we can say corresponding parts are equal. See, angle B and angle C, corresponding parts. So, we can say they are equal. If we can prove these two triangles are congruent. So, for proving congruence of two triangles, how many congruency rules we have? SSS, SAS and ASA and also RHS congruency rule. So, under any one of the congruency rule, we have to prove these two triangles are congruent. Now, take these two triangles. Now, this is the proof. Now, triangle ABD and in triangle ACB. In triangle ABD and triangle ACD. Now, see what are the equal parts are there. Here in these two triangles, AB and AC are equal from given. AB is equal to AC. How they are equal means, since part is from given. From given, these two are equal. Next, here see these two are 90 degrees. Here angle ADB is equal to angle ADC. How much? It is 90 degrees. They are 90 degrees. How it is 90 degrees? By construction. This is by construction. We constructed this AD perpendicular to BC. So at D, it forms 90 degrees. Now, see what is the other part? Here AD is what? AD is equal to AD. It is a common part. See, common side we can write. In both the triangles, AD is the common side. In triangle ABD, AD is one of the side. In triangle ACD also, AD is one of its side. Now observe, here this is 90 degrees. And what is the side it is called opposite to 90? It is called hypotenuse. See, here this is 90 and these hypotenuses are equal and one side is equal. Then what is the congruency rule we can use? It is nothing but RHS. By RHS congruency rule, we can say that this triangle ABD is congruent to triangle ACD. Okay, children? By congruency rule, these two triangles are congruent. If two triangles are congruent, then we can take corresponding parts are equal. What are the remaining corresponding parts are equal other than these two, three equal? Angle B and angle C are corresponding parts. So, angle B is equal to angle C by CPCT. Simply we can say by CPCT. Corresponding parts are congruent in triangles. By CPCT, what we can say? Angle B equal to angle C. So, that is to required to prove. Is it clear, children? If two sides are equal in a triangle, then their opposite angles are equal. Is it clear? Now we prove converse of this theorem. See. See, what is the converse part, children, for it? What is the converse? Here, in this, we take two sides are equal. Then we prove opposite angles are equal. Now, if two angles are equal, then we have to prove opposite sides are, then their opposite sides are equal. Then their opposite sides are equal. Is it clear, children? Here, what is the given part? What is the given part, children? Two angles are equal. See, again I will construct this triangle. So, take a triangle. See, here two angles are equal. Suppose you take angle B and angle C are equal. That is the given part. In triangle ABC, here the given part is angle B and angle C are equal. Then what we have to prove? Their opposite sides are equal. Here what is the side which is opposite to angle B? AC. And what is the side which is opposite to angle C? AB. So AC and AB we have to prove equal sides. Is it clear, children? What is given, what we have to prove in this? Okay. So for this also we need a construction. Same construction we can take, or other construction also we can take. Can we take the other construction? Okay. Now see. Suppose, see, you constructed now here this AD as angular bisector of, take AD as angular bisector of angle BAC. Children, what is meant by angular bisector? See, here AD is the angular bisector of angle A, means this AD divides this angle A into two equal parts. See, if we draw this AD at the A angle, see, it divides into two parts. These two angles are equal. Okay, means angle BAD, angle CAD are equal. That is called angular bisector. It divides into two equal parts. Okay, so that we constructed here. Now, here also, see children, here also, if we make these two triangles are congruent under any congruency rule, then we can take corresponding parts are equal. Here AB and AC are, we can take it as corresponding parts if these two triangles are congruent. Now see, what are the equal parts are there in those two triangles? Here in this triangle ABD and this triangle ACD. Now find out what are the equal parts, children. Now here angle B and angle C are equal now from given. Here that is only given part. See, here the given part is these two angles are equal in these two triangles. And what is the other one? These two are also equal by construction. See, here this is the angle of angle BAD and this is equal to angle CAD. Okay, this is angle CAD. These two are also equal by construction. We can take by construction, they are equal. Now, what is the other one? Here AD is common side. See, in this triangle ABD, AD is one of the side, and here in this ACD triangle is AD is also side. So, it is common side for both the triangles. Okay. Now see children, in this here angle, this is angle and this is a side. Then what is the congruency rule, children? AS. Can we use that AAS, children? What we have actually? ASA. ASA means two angles and this is the side including of that. See, this side is including of these two angles. Then we can say ASA. This side is including of these two angles. Now observe this. Can we say this AD is including of these two angles? No. Then how can we apply as AAS? Can we use this one? See children, if in two triangles, suppose see here, suppose take these two triangles. If I say this is 60 degrees, here also 60 degrees, okay, and if it is 40 degrees, here also 40 degrees. Now see, I am taking two angles are equal in these two triangles, okay. So 60, 60, 40, 40. According to angle sum property, what is angle sum property? In a triangle, the sum of three angles is 180. According to angle sum property, what is the third angle is here you will get? Here 60 plus 40, 100. 180 minus 100, it is 80. So, the third angle is here 80. Here also 80. So, if two angles are equal, then automatically third angle will be equal according to angle sum property. Is it clear? See, here these two angles are equal means these two are also automatically equal. Now, so this but side is not directly including of these two angles means we cannot take it as ASA, congruency rule. So, we can take AAS congruency rule. By AAS congruency rule, we can say that triangle ABD congruent to triangle ACD. Okay children. Now by CPCT what we can say? CPCT means what? Corresponding parts of congruent triangles. By CPCT which are the equal parts here? AB and AC are equal. So children, here if two in a triangle, if two angles are equal, then their opposite sides are equal. So what we discussed in this module children? In a triangle, if two sides are equal, then their opposite angles are equal. In a triangle, if two angles are equal, then their opposite sides are equal. Okay. I hope you all understood this module. Thank you very much children.